I'm going to help determine your maintenance calories to help forward you on your fitness journey. So if we look at this chart here, this is our TDEE, our total daily energy expenditure. At the top, we have our EAT, our exercise activity thermogenesis. These are the calories you burn during structured physical activity. As you can see, it only makes up 5 to maybe 15% of your total daily calories. That's not a lot, and that's why you'll never outwork a bad diet. After EAT, we have our NEAT, our non-exercise activity thermogenesis. These are the calories burned doing activities other than structured exercise. Tapping your foot, twiddling your thumb, diddling yourself. These are all considered NEAT. Up next, we have the thermal effect of food. These are the calories burnt digesting, processing, and absorbing the food that you eat. And finally, we have our basic metabolic rate. These are the minimum calories required to keep you alive, say that you were in a coma. Now that we have a basic understanding of where our calories go in a day, you're now going to go into Google and you're going to type in TDEE calculator. Take any one you like. I suggest taking multiples so we have more data to pull from and figure out what our maintenance calories are. You're going to do this by taking the average of all the data you collect. Now, be advised, a lot of these calculators are super on the high side of what your maintenance actually is. This is because they don't always account for your age, your body composition, and a lot of us overestimate how much physical activity we actually do. Here's another equation you can use to help calculate your maintenance calories. I got this one from the creator, Ryan Hamundsen. To calculate your BMR, you're going to follow this equation here at the top. You're going to plug in your weight in kilograms, your height in centimeters, and your age. Here's an example. 90.7 kilograms, that's 200 pounds. 185 centimeters, that's 6 foot 1 inches tall, and 33 years of age. You get a BMR of this many calories. You're then going to take an activity modifier. Sedentary lifestyle, light, moderate, very active, extremely active lifestyle. Here's what that means. You're then going to take your BMR and times it by a modifier of 1, 1.2, 1.3, 1.4, 1.5, depending on which activity level you are. So for this guy, we have a moderate activity level, and there's his maintenance calories. Now, this still isn't going to be 100% accurate, but it will get you in a rough ballpark. One other method you can use to help calculate your maintenance calories is taking your weight in pounds, times it by a modifier of 14, 15, or 16. 14 is sedentary or very low activity. 16 is the max, very high activity, to give you a rough ballpark of what your maintenance calories will be. This one is probably the most inaccurate I find. For 200 pounds, times that by 14 for the modifier, we have 2,800 calories. When it comes to calculating your maintenance calories, there are better ways to do it. However, this is a great place to start and will help forward you on your fitness journey.